Hey, man, game one for the Celtics couldn't have gone any better than that. I mean, with the exception of getting a little bit of a throat tightening in the third quarter with a 29-point game whittled down to an 8-point game.
I wonder what you were doing at that moment.
I can run it down for you. So I played a little golf yesterday, so I recorded the game.
Oh.
So I
assume tape?
No, but it's all good. I had everything muted. So I started watching at around 6:15.
So that's 9:15 for pretty much most of America listening and watching.
Cage and Sarah were at Disneyland because his school was randomly closed.
Oh, my God.
So it was just me and the dog.
Did you take your shirt off?
Oh, I was definitely shirtless. I had my green Celtic shorts on because I had to take a shower post-golf.
Why was that the first thing you thought?
Because that's how he walks around his house.
I'm shirtless most of the time.
Seriously, the man is from New England. He spent time in Alaska. He's all over the place. But the way he walks around his house is full Florida man.
I have
really
a little bit of
is.
Florida man in me.
So I figured, like, the Celtics are on. He's gotten in around the golf.
No one's home.
No one's home. He has successfully kept the sports blackout completely.
Right. Everything was going great. I shot at 80 yesterday. So anyway, we're just making shots. Porzingis is going nuts. I am screaming so loud at my house. My neighbors thought I was probably murdering someone named Dallas.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Nice. Look at him.
I am just like 4-letter, 12-letter bombs are going nuts. I'm just so excited.
Zipping through the commercials?
Zipping through commercials and free throws. I finally get caught up at halftime.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, so I caught up right around the start of the third quarter. And then, Dallas comes out hot.
That's when the cooler sits.
Right? The Celtics, I know. I go live, and we start sucking.
I was wondering, where did that run come from? Now you and I have the answer, TJ.
Dallas starts doing their thing.
And
the Celtics do their thing when they come out cold to start the third quarter. A little few extra turnovers. The threes aren't dropping. And I
cut it to 8 timeout.
I got to say, honestly, it's 72-64, and I'm kind of like,
oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Now you got to play some more golf.
Like if Dallas starts making some open threes here, we got a game right quick. And then 14-0 run, and that was pretty much that.
That was that. Couldn't have asked for a better start from Porzingis. How about Joe Mazzulla having him come off the bench? That was a nifty little wrinkle.
Kind of didn't expect it. I just kind of assumed he'd be
who the hell expected that? Like he's back and let's go for it.
Yeah.
Instead, they bring him off the bench and he scores 18 of his 20 in the first half, and he was just dominant.
Dominant.
And the big men for Dallas disappeared. You know, also disappeared was Kyrie. I mean, the perimeter defense on him, even when he was getting his open looks, he was missing them. But he couldn't finish at the rim either. Jaylen Brown, my God, is there a part of his game that isn't two-way stupendous? I mean, he is unbelievable.
And he gets that huge deal in the offseason. We're like, man, is this guy really worth it? Yep, worth every penny. He was awesome last night.
And I'll keep repeating what I've said about Jaylen Brown, who did lead the Celtics, with 22 points last night. He had 6 rebounds, 3 steals, and 3 blocks.
The rim protection was amazing.
It really was great.
Had 4 or 5 blocks.
Stupendous. And so, yeah, the Mavericks were smothered. I mean, for the radio audience, we have on the screen right here, 1 single assist for Luka Doncic. 1 single assist. Just 9 assists in the game for Dallas. But I'll keep repeating what I'm repeating for Jaylen Brown. When you get paid what he got paid, and few people in your, in the fan base believe that you need to play up to that. Few people in the fan base believe you deserve it. I'll be honest. The the superest of the supermax.
Top of the top.
The maxiest of the supermax.
Yeah.
The super maxiest contract ever. And I don't know how many people in NBA circles thought Jaylen Brown would be the first to receive it. And the market's the market. We say that for the NFL too. Mm-hmm. But to receive this contract in the Northeast, in that Acela Amtrak corridor, where, longtime listeners and first-time callers reside and lurk, and 24/7, 365 chitter-chatter, nonstop. And to perform the way he has performed in his first year of his contract, and to perform the way he has performed in these playoffs, and to perform the way that he performed in Game 1 of the NBA Finals last night, it truly needs to be remarked upon. And And Jason Tatum should thank his lucky stars he's there. Because if he wasn't there, it would all be on Zero's shoulders. And I don't know if the Celtics would be where they are. That's a fact.
Yeah. And Zero would be getting killed today nationally. Didn't shoot great, but he did kind of everything else well. 5 assists, high in the game, 11 rebounds, kind of what he's been doing. But, the scoring wasn't there. He did hit a big 3 after they cut it to 8. Tatum did hit the 3 to kind of get that run going.
I just think, though, what we saw in Game 1, and again, you don't treat the NBA playoffs like it's the NFL, where every game is now a cemented narrative for us to discuss and believe in for the rest of the campaign. And Game 2 can absolutely switch, and we could be talking about another Celtic Game 2, if you will, letdown.
Yep.
I mean, haven't they lost Game 2? One of their 2 losses in these playoffs was
both of the losses
were Game 2s, right?
Game 2s, yeah.
So
and Dallas, look, they missed a lot of open threes last night. I expect some more of those to go in. It's going to be a lot closer.
Totally, but this is what the Celtics, when they draw it up, it's not Tatum scoring 40 and the rest of them just watching.
Right.
It's not anything like that. It's what we saw. It's just make your threes, play smothering defense, don't turn it over. If the Celtics do that, this thing's a wrap. I fully believe it. Certainly the way Porzingis is playing, they're at full strength. So that's the way they draw it up. That's the way Brad Stevens draws it up. That's the way Joe Mazzulla draws it up.
No doubt.
It's not like Tatum just being the superstar and everyone else just fills in. Can they win a game like that? Absolutely, of course. Might they win a game like that? Maybe. I don't know. But that's the way they do it right there. Where Kyrie can't get a shot. I knew the Mavericks were absolutely in trouble when he's one of the greatest finishers. Like always, in the same way someone like DeAndre Hopkins gets close to the sideline and you're wondering, did he get his feet in? Of course he did. Literally 99 times out of 100 he did.
Right.
When Kyrie gets within 2-3 feet of the rim, he's going to finish.
Yeah.
Not last night. He couldn't finish. He couldn't start. He couldn't get anywhere. And Jaylen Brown was absolutely everywhere. So congrats to the Celtics. They got it done in Game 1. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.